Hello, my name is Zach, and today we will be talking about the spectacular Beyonce. Beyonce started her performing career at a young age while attending elementary school. Her singing talent was recognized when her dance instructor started humming a song and she finished it, even hitting the high-pitched notes. When she was 7, she won a talent show in which she competed against other students, some whom were twice her age. At age 8, Beyonce joined an all-girl group called Girls Time, and that group competed on the largest talent show on TV at the time. In 1996, the group got a contract with Columbia Records and changed their name to Destiny's Child. Destiny's Child had several hit songs throughout the years. One of them, Say My Name, won 2 Grammys at the 43rd Grammy Awards. After shifting around some members in the group, Destiny's Child continued to release hit singles such as Soldier and Survivor. In 2001, the group went on hiatus, and in 2005 they disbanded and the members decided to take on solo careers. Beyonce began recording her solo songs in 2002 when Destiny's Child was on hiatus and released her first album in 2003. Throughout her career, she has released 5 albums and has been featured singer in several artist songs. In an interview for Vogue magazine, Beyonce described herself as a modern-day feminist. She often sings about love, relationships, and monogamy, as well as female empowerment. Beyonce is publicly known for being a strong womanly figure, especially after having a baby and still continuing fully with her professional career. To this day, Beyonce has sold over 118 million records as a solo artist, considered by many as one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Ever since she was young, Beyonce has shown a remarkable aptitude for performing and singing. While she was a member of Destiny's Child, she showed the world that she was a star performer as well as a great leader. Many saw Beyonce as the face of Destiny's Child, as she was a main performer in the group from its formation to its disbandment, supporting each other member along the way. Beyonce is also recognized for being the most successful member from Destiny's Child after the members decided to pursue solo careers. While mainly making music that falls under the R&B genre, Beyonce has also been known to incorporate pop, soul, and funk into her songs. She is able to do this by using her versatile singing voice, which has an exceptional vocal range. Beyonce's singing voice spans 3.7 octaves, which is almost twice that of an average trained singing voice. With such a wide vocal range, she is able to differentiate herself from other performers in the industry. Along with her great voice, Beyonce is also known for her well-choreographed performances. These performances can be seen in her shows, music videos, and special performances such as the halftime show at the Super Bowl. You really have to see her for yourself to appreciate how elite of a performer she is.
Thank you so much. Oh. Thank you. This has been such an amazing night for me, and I'd love to thank the Grammys. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. I'd love to thank my family for all of their support, including my husband. I love you.
Hi, my name is Marie Sheldon, and I will be speaking about the quality of Beyonce's music and the awards she's won in the past. Beyonce has collaborated with an extremely large and diverse group of songwriters and producers to help her write her albums. Some of the more prominent producers she has worked with are Timbaland, Pharrell, Justin Timberlake, and J-Rock. But she's also strived to work with a new crowd of producers to help innovate a sound that's never been heard before. Some examples are 40, Hit Boy, Key Wayne, and Detail. Her collaboration with Jordy Asher, commonly known as Boots, surprised everyone because he's not a widely known producer compared to some of the usual Grammy Award winners she has worked with. Their creation of Haunted was released as the second song in her self-titled album, Beyonce, but this was not the only song on the album Boots received writing credits for. Boots has been relatively low-key and under radar, but is currently signed to Roc Nation. Beyonce has earned her national recognition being one of the best singers in modern pop history. For over the last 2 decades, she has gained a strong and devoted fan base, evolving her lyrical content as she got older, continuing to deliver to the same market that's loved her from the very start of her career. Beyonce is one of the most honored women in Grammy history. She has won 17 Grammys out of the 46 nominations she has received. In total, she has won 454 awards out of 704 nominations. Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, was her manager from 1990 to 2011, when she then used centralized decision-making to fire him for reportedly stealing money from her business. Many say that Live Nation began these rumors in order to have her under their management instead and to acquire her world tour rights. But she recently parted ways with her manager, Live Nation executive Faisal Durrani, so that she could run her own affairs with her husband Jay-Z as her unofficial manager, maintaining sole proprietorship. Beyonce became president of Parkwood Entertainment, the entertainment and management company she set up back in 2008. She has been managing herself under this company since parting with Live.
Hi, my name is Heather, and I'll be discussing Beyonce's marketing techniques. For the most part, Beyonce has marketed herself similarly to artists by endorsing brands. She is very selective in the brands she associates herself with due to the fact that she is not only selling the brands but herself, and therefore selects brands that will allow customers to differentiate her from other artists. Several brands she endorses include Tommy Hilfiger, Armani, Vizio, Nintendo, L'Oreal, and Pepsi. Beyonce's work with L'Oreal allows her to exemplify her ethnic background, while her work with Pepsi allows her to be creative and part of the business. This past December, Beyonce shocked her fans and the rest of the world with the release of her secret self-proclaimed visual album entitled Beyonce, equipped with 17 videos and 14 songs. A lot of planning, especially scenario planning, was done when Beyonce and her managers were strategizing how to release the album in order to figure out if the what-ifs outweighed the potential benefits, in which case they did that. She did not market the album through the typical means of press releases and interviews, but used her fans to spread the word the day she released the album exclusively to iTunes. She created a new way of marketing coined as marketing without marketing, which allowed professionals to see how impactful and important their fans are.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Hello, my name is Delonte, and today we will take an in-depth look at Beyonce's fan base. From that video, it's clear to see that Beyonce allows her fans to manage up. Making a wish come true for the terminally ill girl is just one of the many ways Beyonce allows her fans to influence what she does, and in return they give their everlasting support. To place an exact value on any artist's fan base is nearly impossible, but there are ways to gauge how large an artist's fan base is. In 2013, Beyonce released a documentary titled Life's But a Dream, racked in 1.8 million viewers the first airing. It was the largest audience for an HBO documentary since 2004. Beyonce also appeared on an episode of Oprah's Next Chapter to discuss the documentary, and the episode was watched by 1.3 million viewers. Her stats on social media are even more impressive, with 10 million followers on Instagram. She also has 93,216 Vine followers on her official fan page, 13.3 million followers on Twitter, and a whopping 58.3 million friends on Facebook, placing her 22nd on the top 100 Facebook fan pages. Beyonce is most renowned for her music, and that is evident in her album sales. Dangerously in Love sold 4.91 million albums, B-Day sold 3.36 million albums, I Am Sasha Fierce sold 3.12 million albums, Beyonce sold 1.3 million albums in 17 days. Beyonce's fans not only like to hear her, but also like to see her perform. The Mrs. Carter tour grossed $104 million and sold 883 tickets.
My name is Gotham, and today I will be talking about Beyonce's potential revenue streams. She's a multifaceted entertainer who has the potential to become an A-list actress as well as singer. Her roles in movies show off versatility few actresses can pull off. She plays the lead female role in Austin Powers Goldmember, which is her most commercially successful movie to date. As well as comedy, she has done serious roles in Obsessed, where she plays a dutiful wife to a man who has a stalker, and in Showgirls, where she plays a part of Motown girl group in the 70s. She continually looks to add to her fan base, as exemplified by her decision to provide the voice of Queen Tara, the lead role in the animated movie Epic. In total, she has starred in 7 movies which have grossed over $600 million. Beyonce partnered with the house of Givaudan to create the fragrance Heat, which has gone on to become the #1 best-selling celebrity fragrance of all time. grossed over $400 million worldwide to date. She has a total of 9 fragrances out and has also launched a clothing line. At this point in her career, Beyonce understands that she has the power to influence hundreds of thousands of people to spend millions of dollars. Because of that, she is very careful with what she endorses, as she accepts the responsibilities of being a role model to young women everywhere. In fact, First Lady Michelle Obama is on record saying she tells her daughters to look up to Beyonce. This is an example of Beyonce's transformational leadership. She doesn't show individualized consideration per se, but she does manage up as her music reflects what her fans want. Many young girls see her as a role model because she provides intellectual stimulation by empowering girls to aspire to be better in every facet of their lives, and provides the strength to throw off the shackles of outdated notions of feminism. She provides inspirational motivation and idealized influence through her acts of genuine kindness, such as bringing up cancer patients on stage and having them sing along. She knows that simple acts like this can give the kids the strength to fight back. She also leads by example in terms of her personal life. She has only been married once and has only had one child, Blue Ivy, in wedlock. In an era where celebrity marriages are measured in months instead of years, Beyonce stands for a monogamous lifestyle. She is very public in her declarations of love for her husband, Jay-Z, and she has never been involved in any scandals. She practices being very frugal and is very level-headed for someone of her stature. This next video will show the worldwide cachet that Beyonce possesses.
I had a choice to stand still or move forward, to let things happen or to make things happen. Every day I wake up, I make a choice, not to let the world decide for me. I decide for me. I decide to get going.
Put Beyonce's star appeal in perspective, this video campaign wasn't even shown in America. That campaign was only shown in Japan. The ad also shows her powers as a leader. The ad shows why so many girls talk about her in reverent tones. She shows how she asserts her independence by making her own decisions. Along with being a reverent leader, she displays expert power in her ability to churn out hit singles. She has had 5 #1 songs on the Billboard Top 100. Beyonce and Jay-Z recently trademarked the name Blue Ivy in order to stop other people from profiting off the name and plan to release a baby clothing line in the future. David Beckham has also approached them about being investors in his Miami MLS franchise, along with luminaries such as LeBron James. Beyonce is well positioned to capitalize on her personal brand, as she was named Forbes' #4 most powerful celebrity. This solidifies her staying power and ensures that there will always be business opportunities for Beyonce.
Hello, my name is Chris and I'll be talking to you about Beyonce's longevity. Beyonce began her stardom at the young age of 8 years old. Her talent was first noticed on the popular Star Search talent show. Now that she is 32 years old, she really shows herself as a great strategic planner. She became famous in Destiny's Child and planned her next move as a solo artist, where she really blew up as an artist. Now that she has multiple albums and an enormous amount of success through her music, she can now strategically plan herself as a businesswoman. Another key point to her longevity is that she is a responsible celebrity. Examples of irresponsible celebrities would be Justin Bieber or Amy Winehouse. The drinking, drugging, and partying caught up to them and negatively affected their careers. Beyonce, however, is married to Jay-Z, a responsible strategic planner himself. Together they have a baby, Blue Ivy, which adds to the list of responsibilities and keeps her grounded. Her fan base has also followed her since her early years and shows no signs of losing faith. She is a referent leader in the way that she inspires women globally and gives them the empowerment to strive to reach their goals just like she did. Along with helping women find their way, she has also helped out with many charity events and organizations. Some of these organizations are Feeding America, Stand Up to Cancer, and her most significant, the Survivor Foundation. She founded this organization with fellow Destiny Child star Kelly Rowland, and this foundation was set up to help the victims of Hurricane Katrina. To raise money, Beyonce and several other famous artists performed the Music World Cares Christmas Carnival. This shows her intrinsic motivation trumps the extrinsic, because she enjoys giving back and helping those less fortunate and cares less about the money. Examples from yesterday have been inspirations to Beyonce, which she has resembled through her music and performances. The first is Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston met Beyonce when Beyonce was only 15 years old and was one of the most popular and successful artists of her time. Beyonce imitates her singing style through her wide octave range and emotionally powerful songs. The next artist that has influenced Beyonce is Michael Jackson. He was the first to create high-quality music videos with complex choreography. Beyonce specifically remembers watching Michael on TV as a little girl, and this has impacted her for the rest of her life. She is now one of the best dancers in the music industry and has millions of views on her music videos on YouTube. The last artist that resembles Beyonce is Madonna, not only in the way that she is a powerful female artist, but that she is a prime example of longevity. Madonna is 55 years old and still looks better than most 30-year-olds. Beyonce herself is only 32 years old. The way she looks now and her healthy lifestyle makes it easy to see her looking as youthful in about 20 years. Her ability to stay relevant is shown through her music, which is evolving along with her fan base. She has the same fans that were with her since Destiny's Child, and since then, her music has resembled the change that she has seen in her fans. Another reason she stays relevant is due to the fact that she is an active performer. The Mrs. Carter Show World Tour is her next major tour that she will be doing this year. This keeps her fans interested and gives them something to look forward to when she arrives in their city. The third reason she's able to stay relevant is by landing one of the biggest gigs an artist can land, the Super Bowl. Her halftime performance was the third all-time most watched with 104 million views.
In conclusion, Beyonce is an independent, self-proclaimed music prodigy, along with being a businesswoman, with an estimated net worth of $350 million. In 2013 alone, she earned $2 million per show and made iTunes history with more than 829,000 copies sold in the first 3 days of her album's release. Through endorsement deals, she has made $10 million since 2002 and $50 million alone through her deal with Pepsi. All these acquisitions help justify her ability to stay relevant for many years to come.